Hello everyone. Welcome to our educational series where we unravel the complexities of industry standards and contractual agreements, specifically focusing on the FIDIC Yellow Book. Today, we're embarking on a detailed exploration of Clause 14.8, a pivotal section that addresses the consequences of delayed payments in construction contracts. This clause is not just a provision but a cornerstone in protecting the financial interests of contractors and maintaining the balance in contractual relationships. To our dedicated viewers, both seasoned professionals and curious newcomers to the construction industry, your thirst for knowledge drives us to delve deeper into these critical topics. Together, we will dissect the nuances of Clause 14.8, understanding its implications, interactions with other clauses, and its vital role in safeguarding the financial dynamics of construction projects. Whether you're looking to enhance your professional expertise or simply curious about the intricacies of construction contracts, this session is designed to provide you with comprehensive insights and practical knowledge. So, let's dive in and unravel the complexities of Clause 14.8, enhancing our understanding of the FIDIC Yellow Book and its impact on the world of construction contracts.
The purpose and implications of Clause 14.8. The objective of Clause 14.8 is straightforward: to compensate the contractor for the financial impact of delayed payments. It protects the contractor's cash flow and incentivizes the employer to adhere to the payment schedule. This clause essentially balances the contractual power, ensuring the contractor is not unduly disadvantaged by delayed payments. When payments are delayed, it's not just a minor inconvenience. It can significantly impact the contractor's cash flow and overall project progress. Clause 14.8 addresses this issue by providing a clear mechanism for compensating the contractor: the entitlement to financing charges. A key feature of this clause is the contractor's entitlement to financing charges on the unpaid amount. This is an automatic entitlement, kicking in if the payment is delayed beyond the specified date in subclause 14.7. It's a critical aspect that emphasizes the importance of adhering to the payment schedule. How are these charges calculated? The financing charges are not arbitrary. They are compounded monthly, and calculated at a rate typically set at 3 percentage points above the discount rate of the central bank in the country of the payment currency. This rate is significant as it reflects a reasonable compensation for the delay, while being tied to a recognized financial benchmark. The simplicity of claiming charges. The process is streamlined for the contractor. There's no need for formal notice or certification to claim these charges. It's a recognition of the contractor's right to timely payments and simplifies the process of claiming due compensation. Non-prejudicial right. It's important to note that this entitlement is in addition to any other rights or remedies the contractor may have. Claiming these charges does not waive the contractor's right to pursue other legal remedies for breach of contract. Key takeaways. So, what should both parties keep in mind? First, the timeliness of payment is crucial. Avoid additional charges by adhering to the payment schedule in subclause 14.7. Second, the calculation of charges should be based on the agreed rate above the central bank's discount rate. And finally, maintaining clear records of payment dates and amount due is essential to support any claim for financing charges. Remember, the entitlement to these charges is automatic and doesn't require formal procedures.
The interaction of Clause 14.8 with other clauses. Clause 14.8 does not stand alone in the FIDIC Yellow Book. It interacts with several other clauses, each playing a pivotal role in the contractual landscape. Let's explore these interconnections. The direct link to subclause 14.7. The first and most direct link is with subclause 14.7, which outlines the payment schedule. The delay in payments, as per 14.7, triggers the entitlement to financing charges under 14.8. These two clauses work hand in hand to ensure financial obligations are met in a timely manner. The relationship with Clause 16. Then there's Clause 16, concerning suspension and termination. Persistent or significant payment delays could push the contractor towards actions like suspending or terminating the contract. This highlights how the use of Clause 14.8 could escalate into more severe contractual actions. Clause 20 as a resolution avenue. Disputes arising from delayed payments or the application of Clause 14.8 can be addressed under Clause 20, which deals with claims, disputes, and arbitration. While Clause 14.8 offers a financial remedy, Clause 20 provides a procedural pathway for resolving related disagreements. The role of Subclause 14.6. There's also an important connection with Subclause 14.6, which deals with the issue of interim payment certificates. Delays in issuing these certificates can directly trigger Clause 14.8. The processes of both clauses are deeply interlinked. Clause 4.2 and its conditional influence. Clause 4.2, regarding performance security, also plays a role. The receipt and approval of performance security can influence the payment timeline, indirectly affecting Clause 14.8. The financial protection under Clause 14.8 is, in part, contingent on the actions under Clause 4.2. The cascade of financial implications. These interactions create a cascade of financial implications. Delays in payments can lead to financing charges, potential contract suspension or termination, and even dispute resolution processes. It's a complex web of financial safeguards and contractual compliance mechanisms. The balancing act in contractual compliance. In summary, the interaction between Clause 14.8 and other clauses represents a balancing act. It ensures compliance and provides remedies within the contractual framework. Each clause, while distinct, contributes to a holistic approach to financial management in the contract. Key aspects to keep in mind when employing Clause 14.8. As we delve deeper into Clause 14.8 of the FIDIC Yellow Book, it's crucial to understand the key aspects to consider when employing this clause. Let's break down these vital components. Trigger for financing charges. The trigger for financing charges is straightforward yet critical. These charges are activated when the contractor does not receive payment as per Subclause 14.7. This direct linkage underscores the importance of adhering to the agreed payment schedule. The delay period commencement. Understanding when the delay period commences is essential. It starts from the specified payment date in Subclause 14.7, irrespective of the issuance date of any interim payment certificate. This distinction is important for accurately calculating any due charges. Calculation of financing charges. The calculation of financing charges is generally straightforward. Unless otherwise stated in the particular conditions, these charges are calculated at an annual rate of 3 percentage points above the central bank's discount rate in the country of the payment currency. Currency for financing charges. Financing charges are paid in the currency specified for payment, unless the particular conditions state otherwise. This provision ensures clarity and consistency in financial transactions. Entitlement without formal notice. Notably, the contractor is entitled to these charges without the need for formal notice or certification. This aspect simplifies the process and acknowledges the contractor's right to timely compensation. Non-prejudice to other rights. This entitlement does not prejudice any other rights or remedies available to the contractor. It's an additional mechanism to ensure fair compensation, not a replacement for other legal avenues. Interaction with other clauses. The application and consequences of Clause 14.8 are influenced by its interaction with several other clauses, including subclauses 14.7, 14.6, and 14.4, as well as clauses 16.1 and 16.2. These clauses form a network of interconnected provisions that collectively shape the financial dynamics of the contract. Global applicability and flexibility. The reference to the central bank's discount rate allows for global applicability, accommodating various currencies and economic contexts. Additionally, while the clause doesn't require formal notice for entitlement, be aware that particular conditions may prescribe specific notice requirements. Protection during suspension and termination. Even in the event of suspension or termination of the contract under clauses 16.1 or 16.2, the entitlement to financing charges remains intact. This provision ensures that the contractor's financial interests are protected in various contractual scenarios. Project-specific particular conditions. It is vital to understand any project-specific particular conditions that may modify the standard provisions of Clause 14.8. Each project may have unique conditions that influence the application of this clause. Monitoring the payment schedule. Continuous monitoring of the payment schedule is essential, especially if a schedule of payments is in place. Ensure potential adjustments to align with actual progress through subclause 3.5 determinations.
The sequence diagram for Clause 14.8. Let's now visualize the sequence of events associated with Clause 14.8 through a detailed explanation. This sequence diagram will provide a clear understanding of the steps involved and their order. Contractor submits statement and supporting documents. The process begins with the contractor submitting a detailed statement and supporting documents to the engineer. This step is crucial and must align with the contract requirements. Engineer issues interim payment certificate. Upon reviewing the documents, the engineer then issues an interim payment certificate to the employer. This certificate indicates the amount due to the contractor, marking a critical stage in the payment process. Employer's scheduled payment date. Next, we reach the employer's scheduled payment date. This is when the employer is expected to make the payment to the contractor as per the terms outlined in the contract, triggering Clause 14.8 due to non-receipt of payment. If the contractor does not receive the payment on this scheduled date, Clause 14.8 comes into play. This non-receipt triggers the clause, entitling the contractor to financing charges. Calculating financing charges. The contractor then approaches the central bank to calculate the financing charges based on the prevailing rates. This step is crucial for determining the exact amount of charges due. Central bank provides rate for calculation. The central bank provides the rate for calculation. Typically, this is the bank's discount rate plus a specified percentage. The rate is significant as it lays the foundation for the calculation of the financing charges. Contractor claims financing charges. Armed with this information, the contractor then claims these financing charges from the employer. This step is a direct consequence of the employer's failure to make timely payments. Employer pays financing charges. The employer, in turn, is obligated to pay these financing charges to the contractor. This step ensures that the contractor is compensated for the financial impact of the delayed payment. Raising dispute in case of unresolved issues. If there's a disagreement or the issue remains unresolved, the contractor has the right to raise the dispute to the Dispute Adjudication Board. Decision by the Dispute Adjudication Board. The Dispute Adjudication Board then reviews the case and provides a decision, aiming to resolve the dispute. This step is crucial for maintaining contractual harmony and resolving any disagreements related to Clause 14.8.
Flowchart for applying Clause 14.8. Now, let's illustrate the application of Clause 14.8 through a flowchart, providing a clear and structured visual representation of the process from start to finish. Start, payment due date. Our journey through this flowchart begins on the payment due date as specified under Clause 14.7. This date is the starting point for any actions related to Clause 14.8, triggering Clause 14.8. If the contractor does not receive the payment on this due date, Clause 14.8 is automatically triggered. This step marks the beginning of the contractor's entitlement to financing charges. Calculate financing charges. Next, the contractor is entitled to calculate financing charges on the unpaid amount. This calculation is an essential step in determining the compensation due to the contractor for the delayed payment. Charges based on central bank rate plus 3%. The financing charges are calculated at an annual rate of 3 percentage points above the discount rate of the central bank in the country of the currency of payment. This specific rate is crucial as it ties the charges to a recognized financial benchmark. Contractor entitled to charges without formal notice. An important aspect to note is that the contractor is entitled to these charges without the need for formal notice or certification. This simplifies the process and underscores the contractor's right to timely compensation. Payment of charges in currency of delayed payment. The financing charges are to be paid in the same currency as the delayed payment. This ensures consistency and clarity in the financial dealings between the contractor and the employer. End. Contractor receives financing charges. The process concludes when the contractor receives the financing charges. This final step marks the resolution of the immediate financial impact caused by the delayed payment. This flowchart offers a streamlined and comprehensive guide to the application of Clause 14.8, ensuring that both the contractor and employer clearly understand the steps involved in the event of delayed payments.
As we conclude our journey through the intricate details of Clause 14.8 and its implications within the FIDIC Yellow Book, we hope you've gained valuable insights into the complexities of contractual agreements and financial safeguards. Your support plays a crucial role in our ability to continue providing educational content like this. So, we turn to you, our inquisitive viewers. If you found this content enlightening and wish to explore more aspects of contractual nuances and industry standards, we invite you to subscribe and like our channel. Your engagement not only motivates us but also enables us to delve deeper into such topics, bringing more valuable and educational content your way. Remember, every subscription and like opens up opportunities for more comprehensive explorations into the world of contracts and construction industry standards. So, join us on this continuous learning journey, and let's explore the complexities of professional agreements together. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more insightful content. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning.